through the subpersonality system, we learn to control the world sufficiently to ensure your survival. That's what the whole of the process is. And we spend, as a species, we spend so long being nurtured relative to other species to ensure survival. But this limits expansion, and it actually limits your ability to achieve the freedom that you desire. It gives you a free ride up until a certain point. You don't actually have to do anything. You've just got to obey and do as you're told to do. You don't have to figure anything out. It's all given to you on a silver platter. If you're 10, just do whatever the other 10-year-olds are doing. If you're 9, if you're 8, if you're just 15, just do what all the other 15-year-olds are doing. That's all given to you as a gift. You don't have to figure anything out. Your parents don't have to figure anything out. Nobody actually has to figure it out. So then you graduate from school or college or whatever, or university, and you had this free ride up to that point. Now, when you actually graduate from the system, then you actually plug yourself into the culture and the environment of the economic system. But you do that through a job. And yes, you'll be good at your job. And yes, you can get promotion. And yes, you can be, a skilled profession. And yes, you can be a skilled tradie. And all of those things are available to you. But you're all doing the same thing. You're not out there playing from 9 to 5 and experiencing the world in a different way. You're actually in there as the, predictable, the servitude, the obedient self who then takes on mortgages and pays debt for the rest of your life, sort of thing. And again, it's no wrong, right, good or bad. If that's your absolute choice, go for it. But there is this alternative. But to get the alternative, what have you got to do? Well, firstly, you've got to let go of all of that. But hang on, you're saying to me, let go of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of a training just by going and doing how-to? It doesn't work like that. Again, it's all about rebuilding the foundations. You're told that if you do the right things, that actually you'll be rewarded in a future time. How often are we actually told that? Work hard, be good, get a good job, and when you retire, everything will be, basically everything will be fine. Then comes along, the dot-com era, and the market crashes in 2000, goes down to 2003. Oh, that's okay, it picks up again. So your savings just go down and take about the values take a really hit. You lose a whole bunch of stuff on the share market. And then, it rips up again, heats up, goes up to 2008. Oh, damn, we just had this world financial crisis. What happens to the value of all your savings? What happens to the value of everything? It absolutely rockets down. What happens to the value of your real estate? It just rockets down to the bottom. You lose money in the share market, you lose business, your business could go bust. What happened to all of those years of saving? We call it superannuation in Australia. It's called, 401ks elsewhere. Now, you're 50 years old, and what are you got to do? Start again? Because that's what you're made to do. Just do the right thing. Ultimately, you say, yep, that must be the right thing because everybody else is doing it. There's so much talking about it. These professional people must know what they're talking about. So what you learn to do is seek approval and avoid rejection. But does it work? Does it work? Now you've got all sorts of questions going on in your head. You look at mass media, you look at mass education, you look at mass anything else, massification itself, and it says, yes, it does work. So how do you know it really works, whether it really works or not? Well, okay, so go into the group that have actually now already played out that life. Go into the group of, let's say, 65 plus, 65 to 75. See what results they've achieved. If you want to know what your results will be, just pick somebody else doing the same thing as you, in the same job as you. Just pick somebody else that's 5 years older than you. Look at their results. Well, that'll be your result in 5 years' time. Pick somebody that's doing the same thing as you, is on the same pathway as you, that's 10 years older than you. Well, that'll be your results in 10 years' time, because what are you doing differently? You're doing Mr. Einstein. Well, then how come? Why would you buy into that? The thing that's ultimately not true. Look forward. You won't see them having more fun, more freedom, more time, more leisure, more lifestyle.